last time. Looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the one into the end zone. Field play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going.
Right, Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting still on his feet. Fetting's gone.
Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick, he'll take it back and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey, he thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got
the middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome into the jungle, volleyball fans. James Martin's here with you on Your Live Events, yourliveevent.com, as we get set for volleyball action between Northern Cass and Oak Grove here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event at yourliveevent.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Get on the Irie Insurance pregame show. It's the Oak Grove Rovers at 1-0, and the defending state champions, the Northern Cass Jaguars, at 0-1 after a 5-set loss at the hands of Mayport CG, Finley Sharon, Mayville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, Finley Sharon, and Oak Grove coming out away with a 3-0 win over Hillsborough Central Valley. So that's where we stand here. Defending state champions 0-1, Oak Grove 1-0. They're trying to pull the upset, trying to put Northern Cass into an 0-2 hole, and it's a region contest as well. A Region 1 shutout here in the jungle. As well, first of all, let's give you a roll map here of what we'll do here on the pregame show. We'll take a listen to pregame comments from Oak Grove head coach Michaela Hesdalen and Northern Cass head coach Angie Johnson. We will break here for a little bit. When we come back, we will talk with Coach Hesdalen from Oak Grove, and then a little bit later on, Coach Johnson from Northern Cass. So before we break, though, I want to apologize for the brief technical difficulty in the JV contest. The camera went out for a few minutes. We got it back activated, and so we're all set. Should be all set and ready to go here for pregame comments here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. More on the Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com, between Oak Grove and Northern Cass after this.
People and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
James Barnes, Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Pleased to be joined by the head coach for Oak Grove Volleyball, Michaela Hesdalen. And Michaela, your team started out well with a season-opening win over Hillsborough Central Valley, 3-0. What did you see about that game that was positive?
I think we had a really good serve receive and good defense, which helped our hitters obviously have good connections with our setter and gave all options in the front row for our hitters. I'm excited to see what they're going to do tonight against a good, aggressive serving team. I think it'll test us, but I think it'll be really good for us. We got back in the gym yesterday after the win and really focused on some key things for Northern Cass.
Obviously, a big challenge, the defending state champions. And, oh, by the way, they're coming in a little bit irritated since they lost to Mayport CG on Tuesday in the season opener. Your thoughts on having to face not just the defending state champions, not just at home, but them coming off a loss?
Yeah, I think we also learn a lot after losses, so they're coming back and they're looking for that W. But we're going to do everything in our power to stop them and give them their second loss, hopefully, of the season. But I think in this region, every team is different this year. A lot of teams lost seniors. We lost seniors. So it's kind of a new ballpark, and I'm kind of excited to see what we end up.
You mentioned kind of a couple of things you want to key on for the match tonight. What's the key in order to come out of here with a win?
I think serving aggressive and having good defense. I always say serving and defense wins games. So if we can keep those two things intact on our side, I think we should be pretty successful.
Michaela, anything else you want to mention to our viewers?
I'm just excited to see where this season takes us. I'm excited for the region and what we all can do.
Head coach Michaela Hestal, Oak Grove Volleyball. We'll see what happens here in this contest and much more in the Irie Insurance pregame show coming up. Michaela, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
James Barnes, your live event, yourliveevent.com. Please be joined on the Irie Insurance pregame show. James Barnes for your live event, yourliveevent.com. Please be joined by the Northern Cass head girls volleyball coach Angie Johnson. And Angie, defending state champions, but coming into the season, first game with a loss. How does that feel?
It doesn't feel good, but I mean, we can learn from it. So, I mean, it was a non-region team, so I guess we can feel happy that it was against a really good team as well. So we just need to learn from it.
Take me through that 5-set marathon, kind of some of the things that went right and some of the things that maybe your ladies would like to improve on ahead of this game.
So I think like our girls that were on the team last year really did a good job of stepping up and trying to take over the match. But we were tired. We were a little bit lazy at times, so hopefully as the season goes on, we can get better with that.
Angie, looking at this Oak Grove squad tonight, they're coming in at 1-0 with a win over Hillsborough, Central Valley on Tuesday. Your thoughts on the challenges they present to your ladies?
You know, they're a really talented team. I don't think they lost much from last year, so I picture it being a fight. Again, they have a really good middle, so we just need in a setter, so we just need to make sure that we're taking care of our side of the net and we're just ready and anticipating.
Having another chance to play in front of these home fans 2 times this week. Are your thoughts on having that luxury to start the season?
I love it. I mean, we only have 7 home games this year, so it feels really cool to get them over, like a couple of them over with right away. But it's always so fun. Always so many fans show up tonight and on Tuesday. So,
Angie, anything else you want to mention to our viewers?
No, not really. I think we just need to make sure we come out aggressive and that we're communicating. That's kind of the 2 biggest things that we've worked on the last day or 2, and hopefully we can get it done tonight.
Angie Johnson, head coach for Northern Cass girls volleyball, trying to get back on track. Oak Grove tries to go to 2-0. Angie, best of luck and much more on the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Thank you.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
And welcome back inside the jungle, volleyball fans. James Barnes back here with you on your live event, yourliveevent.com, after we've heard from both coaches. Michaela Hestallen from Oak Grove and Angie Johnson from Northern Cass here on the Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of this Region 1 tilts. Get heard from both coaches on what they need to do tonight. Of course, when we talk to Coach Hesdalen, it's serving and defense. And when we talk to Angie Johnson, it's just, getting out of the funk of that first loss against Mayville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, Findlay, Sharon. And so that's the keys tonight, really keys to the game, if you will. And let's go back to those couple of games here. Again, Oak Grove, and with a 3-0 win over Hillsborough Central Valley, 25-15, 25-10, 25-13. As Dawn's saying, they're doing the little things right, and it shows. And for Northern Cass and Mayville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, Findlay, Sharon, what an opening match, really, for those two teams. The Patriots squeaking out the win over the Jaguars 25-18, 16-25, 25-22, 19-25, 15-13. I've seen some quality volleyball games in my time, but I'm sure that one is in the annals of early season history for best season openers maybe all time. Patriots open the season again with the win, defeating the defending Class B champions. For the Patriots, Raina Satchram paced them with 11 kills. Riley Satchram added 10 kills, and Danica Hansen 9. Great balance for the Patriots. Josie Jensen recorded a match high 19 kills, and Ellie Lucas had 11 for Northern Cass. The Jags again trying to get redemption here tonight against Oak Grove. Taking a look at some other matchups going on tonight at on your live event for volleyball. At least Monaga travels to Holly on the Minnesota side. Winnemax going to host Black Duck. Foston is at Red Lake County Central. Climax Fisher, Keller Northam. Those last three, by the way, are not on yourliveevent.com. Lisbon hosting Hankinson, Adaborp West hosting East Grand Fork Sacred Heart, and Kindred hosting Enderlin. Those three are on yourliveevent.com. Detroit Lakes also travels to Barnesville, another area of volleyball action. Football action on your live event, KRJB, or RJ Broadcasting, I should say. Tonight, we do have one score update, actually, from football. Hancock over Norman County Eastview and hindered it all, 50-14. Monoman Waban currently playing Benson right now. Catch that 101.15 KRJM. Going on right now, Adaborp West hosting New York Mills on 106.5 KRJB and yourliveevent.com. And on 96.7 KKCQ, Foston starting out their season against Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Some other games going on here tonight. Underwood at Clearbrook, Gonvick, Northern Freeze hosting Stephen Argyle. Lake Park Ottoman hosts Parker's Prairie. Park Christian at Ortonville. Polk County West at West Central area. Thief River Falls hosting Roseau. And Walker Hackensack Akeley going up against Red Lake County. Just some area scores. We'll have a fuller look, of course, in our sports coverage tomorrow on R&J Broadcasting. Again, you're in tune to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. So that's, again, we've heard from both coaches. We've talked about the previous games for these two teams. We're going to step away here for a couple more minutes, and then when we come back, we'll take a look at the roster for both of these squads on the coaching staff early on. We'll take a look at the colors and get you primed for the opening serve. It's Northern Cass and Oak Grove on your live event, yourliveevent.com. Students are ready to go, and they're emulating us. It's ESPN night for the student section. They've got a box camera. I don't know if our camera guy can get down to the shot there, but they've got a box camera, and they've got headphones going on right now. It's going to be great. We might find a way to get ourselves on that feed here sometime during the game. Love it. We'll come back for more in the Irie Insurance pregame show after this here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into the jungle, volleyball fans. Northern Cats, Oak Grove getting set to get underway here. Great matchup tonight on your live event, yourliveevent.com. And I think I might have missed a broadcast here. It's not on our list, at least on our online list, but we do have a Central Cass. Central Cass is going to be playing tonight. So let me see if I can get more of the full rundown here. Might have missed a couple of games. Final day of August 2023. And again, I'll see if I can find that and get that to you here. Sargent County versus Central Cass. I think I might have missed that game in the rundown. So Chase Miller on the call for that one. So you know that's going to be a good game on the final day of August on the Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Events, yourliveevents.com. Let's take you through the rosters for both of these teams. Let's start with the visitors, the Oak Grove Lutheran Grovers. Their varsity roster looks like this: the sophomore libero, number 1, Aspen Jose; senior middle hitter, number 2, Ella Olson; senior defensive specialist, number 5, Megan Winter; senior center, number 6, Taylor Christensen; a junior outside hitter, number 7, Peyton Downs; senior outside hitter, number 8, Autumn Kramer; junior middle hitter, number 10, Caitlin Swanson; senior setter, number 11, Ellie Machaya; junior middle hitter, number 12, Mari Bolmy, and defensive specialist, senior number 13, McKenna McCloney. That's the varsity roster of head coach Michaela Hesdalen, assisted by Morgan Cleveland and Julia Bogarts. Varsity roster for Northern Cass, it's a 5'6" senior libero defensive specialist, number 1, Abby Weibley; 5'8" libero defensive specialist outside hitter, sophomore, number 2, Tess Jalbert; a 5'5" senior center, number 3, Addie Rust; a 5'9" junior outside hitter, right side, number 4, Hayden Crockett; 5'9" right side senior, number 5, Ari Anderson; 5'3" junior center, number 6, Paige Bosch; 6'3" senior middle, number 7, Josie Jensen; 5'4" libero defensive specialist, number 8, a sophomore, Reese Lavig; a 6-foot middle right side hitter, junior, number 9, Addie Winterquist; 6-foot senior outside hitter, number 10, Ellie Lucas; a 5'7" junior outside hitter, number 11, Brooklyn Hoyland; and a 5'10" sophomore middle, number 14, Lauren Johnson. That's the varsity roster. Head coach Angie Johnson, assisted by Beth Head and Jamie O'Halloran. Again, the Northern Cass Jaguars, 2-time state champions back in 2013, and of course last year, they are 5-time top 4 finishers at the state meet, finishing in 4th in 2008 and 2010, and 2nd in 2021. So a storied history of volleyball here in Northern Cass. Technically, if you go by the physical address of the high school, we're in Hunter right now, but kind of in the hole between Hunter, Arthur, and Gardner. About a perfect place to put a great building. I got to tell you, if you're maybe watching a little bit, maybe you're going to come late and you got something going on right now, but you still want to follow the game, check out the concession stand. Chicken nuggets for $3. That's a steal. Get their walking taco as well. Some great items here. Support our local schools and their delicious food and beverages. Take a look at the jersey colors here for both these teams. Northern Cass is in the gold jerseys, black letters, or black numbers, outlined in white. It is black letters on the top back of the jersey. Jaguars on the top back of the jersey. Elk Grove in the maroon jerseys, gray sleeves, or gray shoulders to be exact, white numbers, and Elk Grove on the back of the jersey. Liberos this evening for Oak Grove. It is Aspen Jost, the sophomore. She's in the white jersey, maroon numbers. And for Northern Cass, it is also number 1, Abby Weibley. She's in the black jersey, gold numbers outlined in white. Jaguars in gold on the top back of the jersey. And the Northern Cass crest on the shoulder. So we've gone through the roster. We've gone through the colors here. Sticking around just a little bit while longer before we get to the national anthem. And let's preview what's going on tomorrow night in our future schedules. We're going to have a great one on yourliveevent.com tomorrow night as the number 1 ranked team in the state of North Dakota, pretty much in all classes when you look at it. The Shanley Deacons will travel to West Fargo to take on the Packers. The Packers also received votes in this last week's poll. So it'll be the Deacons and the Packers. Deacons, of course, they are 1-0. The Packers are 0-1. High-flying game for the Packers after they fell to Bismarck Century 46-40, and the Deacons routed Bismarck 35-7. Got a chance to talk with both coaches yesterday, and we'll have those pregame interviews on yourliveevent.com on the pregame show. Jay Gibson for West Fargo, Troy Mattern for Shanley. Great conversations. Really enjoyed those. So catch that game. Chase Miller will be with me on the sidelines. We're going to have a dynamic duel here for tomorrow on yourliveevent.com. Some other great games in the works as well. As some other games tomorrow night. Football games. Fertile Beltrami hosts Border West. They open up that season on Gold 101.5 KRJM. Central Cass is at Northern Cass. That's on yourliveevent.com. Lisbon hosting Ellendale Edgeley Cullum. The Broncos trying to go 3-0 on the season. That's also on yourliveevent.com. Big game down in Kindred as Kindred hosts Hillsborough Central Valley, also on yourliveevent.com. And Thompson hosting Carrington on Your Live Events. That's what we got coming up. I went a week ahead. That's on the 8th. So you'll have to wait one more week for Thompson Carrington. But some great competition here on the football side tomorrow. But again, that Shanley West Fargo game, that's going to be a highlight game. Is the unofficial game of the week. And you're tuned to the Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. And we're going to break for the national anthem here. And we'll be back for the starting lineups and the opening serve next on yourliveevent.com.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
Every bank wants you to open an account. Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
And out of the national anthem here on your live event, yourliveevent.com. James Martin's back here with you on the Irie Insurance pregame show as we are getting closer to the opening serve between the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Oak Grove Grovers. And it's time now for the starting lineups. For Oak Grove. And they're announcing the non-starters here right now. Can't give you starters as they come around here. A senior defensive specialist, number 5, Megan Winter. A junior middle hitter, number 10, Caitlin Swanson. And nope, I think they did give the starters, so my apologies. We'll grab those as they come to the floor. We'll get the starters here for Northern Cass. It's a 5'5" senior setter, number 3, Addie Rust. A 5'9" outside hitter, junior number 4, Hayden Crockett. Right side hitter, 5'9" senior number 5, Ari Anderson. A 6'3" senior middle, number 7, Josie Jensen. A 6'1" senior outside hitter, number 10, Ellie Lucas. And the right side sophomore, 5'10", number 14, Lauren Johnson. Also the libero, number 2, Tess Jalbert. So it is Jalbert at libero, then Rust, Crockett, Anderson, Jensen, Lucas, and Johnson. The starters for Northern Cass. They are again coached by Angie Johnson, assisted by Beth Head and Jamie O'Halloran. And the starters for Oak Grove, a sophomore libero, number 1, Aspen Jose. A senior middle hitter, number 2, Ella Olson. A senior setter, number 6, Taylor Christensen. A junior outside hitter, number 7, Peyton Downs. A senior outside hitter, number 8, Autumn Kramer. And a senior setter, number 11, Ellie Machaya. And a senior defensive specialist, number 13, McKenna McCloney. It's the starters head coach, Michaela Hestal, and assisted by Morgan Cleveland and Julia Bogart. Grover's going right to left. And the Jags going left to right. That concludes our Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Final checks going on here And then we will be underway. By the way, be sure to follow along with that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Follow along with that to see how your team comes across numbers-wise. Officials getting the go-ahead. Checking the Northern Cast rotation here right now. Again, the 0-1 defending state champion Northern Cast Jaguars against the 1-0 Oak Grove Grovers on your live event, yourliveevent.com. Should be in for a good one here. Start time of the match. It's going to be about 7:26, 7:27. And back to serve, it will be Ellie Lucas, the senior. She'll go for it. We're underway here in the jungle. Pushed over there by the Grovers. Set up. Toss down the middle. It's a good point. That time for Josie Jensen. Northern Cast on the board here. 1-0 on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Lucas will go back to serve once again. Right down the pipe. Far side. Popped up and over for Northern Cast to respond. On the attack. Nice dig there. That time by Oak Grove. Tap back over, and we get a net violation coming. It's going to go against Josie Jensen. That's the first net violation of the contest for either side. We're tied at 1. That Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Going on to serve for Oak Grove. That's Autumn Kramer, the senior. Down the pipe, right to libero. Set up near side, down the line, dug out there by Kramer. Oak Grove on the attack there. That's Downs. Northern Cast responds. Far side. Attack there for Johnson. Back up and over. Really nice rally. Here's Johnson again. And it went into the net that time. Point goes to Oak Grove. Two to 1. Again, is our score. This is the varsity match. I'll change that on the scoreboard here. Nice dig there by libero Aspen Jost for Northern Cast. Far side, pushed over there that time by Lucas. Now back from Oak Grove. Here's Johnson. Down the middle, dug out by the Grovers. Evenly matched so far. On the attack, there's Downs. Northern Cast guides it back over with Anderson. Palm down the middle. And sent. But a net violation this time on Oak Grove, and that'll go against Mari Bolmy. That's the first net violation of the contest for Oak Grove. Back to serve. Tapped over there by Bolmy. And a hammer dug out there that time by Oak Grove and Kramer. Set back, the libero Jalbert's able to scoop it up for the Jags. Set back over to the gals in maroon. Here comes Oak Grove. Left side, cross-court attack, dug out there that time by the Jags. Far side now, gets the kill. Hayden Crockett. First unofficial kill of the contest. Makes it 3-2, Northern Cast has regained the lead. And Jalbert, the 5'8 sophomore, will go back to serve. Drills it for an ace. Jalbert puts the Jags up 2 now. 4-2. Jalbert will continue to go on the serve. Right to their libero, for Oak Grove. As that's a kill that time for Bolmy. Bolmy's first of the game. 4-3. The early goings, it is set number 1 here, the varsity match. Jose. Down the middle. Oh, hammer. Dug out by Jose off the attack by Jensen. Jensen, the focal point of this Northern Cass offense. Attack on the outside. Cross-court attack. Hayden Crockett. Looks like Davey Crockett out there with a slamma-jamma 5-3. Northern Cass back up by 2 as Tess Jalbert's got to tie her shoes. And going back to serve is Bosch, the 5'3" junior. Bosch on the jumper. Right to the back middle. Loads it up for the far side. Cross-court attack dug out there by Bosch and the Jags. Here's Crockett looking for number 3. Oh, nice sweep off the floor that time by Christensen for Oak Grove. Sends it back to Northern Cass. Jensen pops it over. Dug out there that time by Machaya. Here's side. Block by Jensen. Josie Jensen off to a, well, that's actually her first stat of the game for the block. Had a couple of nice looks, but no kills yet. It's 6-3, though. Jag still with a 3-point lead. Joust to the net. Another block by Jensen. Jensen hammers it. Oh, with a dig. Kramer takes it back out. Jensen still denied for the kill. Rally still going. Near side. Kill there for Downs. Downs sends it down for Oak Grove. It's 6-4. Jensen, I got her down now for a pair of blocks of the game. Well, the match, I should say. And back to serve here is Machaya for Oak Grove. Got it back over by the Jags. Loads the cannons near side. Down the line for Downs. Crockett guides it back over to Jose near the back line. Taps it over into no ladies' land, but it's covered there by Northern Cass. Near side, got it back over by Downs to Jalbert. Bosch loads up Jensen, taps it up, dug out there by Downs. What a match so far. Downs scored. Dig there. Joust to the net. One out there by the Grovers, but the Jags recover and they send it out of bounds. What a rally that time. We're in for a great match here in the jungle. 6-5. Still in favor, though, of Northern Cass. And back to serve here once again is Machaya. And serves it out of bounds. That's the first service error of the contest for either side. 1 net violation each. 7-5. As Jensen, standing tall at 6'3", taller than me. Jensen, Crockett to the corner. Nice recovery there by the Grovers and sent back over, popped over by Downs. Loads it up. Far side, hammer dug out by the Grovers. Jensen now near side for Crockett. Jose. Pop back over by Christensen, and Christensen with a soft touch. Her first kill of the match. 7-6. Tight. Set 1. Northern Cass had a 6-3 lead as Jensen goes to the bench. Since then, Oak Grove has outscored him 3-1. As Downs goes to the service line. Downs, the junior. Nice serve. It is collected, though. And, ooh, just tipped over the tape. Lucky, lucky, lucky for Paige Bosch. Now 8-6 Northern Cass. And back to serve here is Crockett. Crockett on the jumper. Drills it to Jose. Joust to the net is one out by Lucas. The 6'1 senior, Ellie Lucas with a block. And that'll make it 9-6. Northern Cass. Set up that time. Too much mustard on that one. For Adam Kramer, 10-6. Northern Cass, largest lead of the contest. And we're going to get a timeout. 10-6. Northern Cass with the lead over Oak Grove and the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're back after this on your live event.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
And we're coming out of a Bank North timeout here on your live events. At Bank North, they take the community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner you can always count on. Values-based banking. To learn more, visit banknorth.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Coming out of that Bank North timeout. It is 10-6. Northern Cass with the lead in the opening set, and that's a service error against the Jags. Good timeout called by Hesdalen for Oak Grove. And that'll be the first service error of the contest. Both teams with one net violation, one service error. It's now 10-7. Northern Cass looking to respond. Far side, nice cover in the corner for Ella Olson for Oak Grove. Popped over into the space, fisted up and over. Great tag team effort, but a net violation first, actually going against Oak Grove. And that's going to be Kramer charged with the infraction. Makes it 11-7 Northern Cass. So now two net violations for Oak Grove. And back to serve. Eddie Rust, the 5'5 senior. Rust on the jumper. Right to Jose in the back corner. Nice sneak attack there by Christensen. She gets the push kill. Her second of the match. 11-8. Back and forth we go. Northern Cass has had 4-point leads twice. But Oak Grove has responded with a point each of those thresholds. Northern Cass trying to get back up by 4 again. Dug out there by Christensen. Swatted. Just out of bounds that time by Bolmy. As Jensen comes back out onto the floor. Now 12-8. Northern Cass continues to hold the lead without a focal point of their offense. But so many of these ladies can do so many things on both sides. Great match so far. As that's tapped over for the kill there for Kramer. Autumn Kramer for Oak Grove. Senior outside hitter, now 12-9. And Kramer will go back to serve. A little bit of a jumper. Sends it back over. Jensen, far side. Jose with an unbelievable dig. Respond that time by Downs. Peyton Downs off to a really nice start for Oak Grove. A couple of kills, but she's been everywhere on the floor. Now 12-10. Kramer going back to serve here. Taps it over. Jensen, far side. Pops it up. Set up there for Downs. Down the line. Dug out there by the Jags. Far side. Johnson. Christensen for Oak Grove. Bolmy, for Oak Grove. It's sent back by Johnson, but not before a block by Ellie Machaya. The senior picks up the block there for the Grovers. They're on the hunt for some points. It's 12-11. Closing the gap here. 3-0 run for the Grovers. Kramer back to the service line to Jalbert. Jensen still without a kill in this match. Nearly a good recovery there. Could even find a third person there between Christensen and Jose. But the point does go to Northern Cass, 13-11. And Jensen with a couple of blocks, but no kills yet. And her team still leads 13-11. As that's a nice kill that time by Bolmy. Bolmy with her second. Bolmy with 2, Downs with 2, Christensen with 2, Kramer with 1. Crockett, the only Jaguar with a kill. She has 2. 13-12. Jump serve for the libero, Jose. Sets up. Jensen fires. Jose with another dig. Downs guides it back over towards the corner. Jalbert pops it up. Jensen again. Block. This time for Oak Grove. Northern Cass responds. Jags dig it out. Downs near side towards the corner. Jalbert fists it up. And guided back over there by Rust. Another chance. Oh, miss hit that time. And a double contact. It's usually the best rallies are the most anticlimactic ways. Great block there that time. I believe that was Ella Olson with a block. By the way, we got a score update from Chase Miller, Central Cass, Sargent County. Sargent County takes the first set 26-24. 14-12 here, as that's a block this time by Addie Winterquist. First time we've called her name this evening. That's the only winter we want right now. We're good with some more summertime fun. As the jump serve there, we get a violation, though. A rotation violation against Oak Grove. We had one, in the Thompson New Rockford Cheyenne game. That was the last one I was on. We had one rotation violation against New Rockford Cheyenne, one here against Oak Grove. So far, pretty clean, but you're going to get those miscues once in a while. Northern Cass, for I believe the fourth time this set, has a 4-point lead, and Hestalin getting the explanation from the official. And looks like it was on Olson. Looks like she was, on Downs. Looks like she was too far back in the back row. Here is Olson. The nice smash. Dug out there by the Jags. Sent back over by Crockett. Far side. The lefty. Got it blocked and then pushed it back over. Back to Northern Cass. Crockett. Down the line. It is in. Crockett with a kill. I believe Jensen picked up another block. 17-12, largest lead of the set. Again, 26-24, Sargent County. The big opening set over Central Cass. And also on yourliveevent.com. Chance for Downs. Sends it down the line. And Oak Grove cuts back into this lead now, 17-13 on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As Downs with her third kill. Peyton Downs, the junior. And back to serve here now is Machaya. Near side, Jensen still looking for that first kill of the match. Not this time. Christensen guides it back over to the gals in gold. Set up, Jensen, block again, Downs. Still alive. Pops it over down the middle. Jost with a dig. Christensen pops it over. Attack on the near side for Winterquist. Set up, Downs again. Jalbert with a dig. And a whistle, and we're going to get a double contact against Northern Cass. It's been called twice now in this set. It's now 17-14. Oak Grove trails by 3. Got it over. And Chouse to the net that time. It's one out by the Grovers, but the Jags recover. Christensen, that has not been stopped. 17-15. And a timeout is called by Angie Johnson. 17-15 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're back after this on yourliveevent.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out of this Bank North timeout. 17-15, Northern Cass with the lead over Oak Grove. The lead was as much as 5 in this opening set for the Grovers. For the Jags, the Jaguars. Oak Grove has responded on a little bit of a 3-0 run. Machaya on the serve. Set up there. Winterquist brings the cold chill with that kill. 18-15. Crockett with 3. Winterquist with that one. Otherwise, the rest of the points coming off of other elements and other infractions. Jensen will go to the service line. On the jump serve, Jensen, nowhere close for a Grover. And Jensen, she's got 3 blocks and an ace, still looking for her first kill, but I think to her, all that matters is the team's ahead. 19-15 in this opening set. Jensen, jump serve again. This time it's covered by Kramer. Northern Cass, there's Downs. Guides it back to Jensen. Set up on the far side for the kill for Ellie Lucas. Her first of the match, 20-15. Now tied for the largest lead in any set. And Jensen, back serve. Loads the cannons, popped over there by Olsen. Back to Northern Cass. Lucas, far side. Jost has had a lot of good digs, a lot of great, fantastic digs tonight. Couldn't quite get a hold of that one as Lucas gets her second consecutive kill. And the lead is now 6. Northern Cass starting to pull away, and Hestalin wants to talk it over. 21-15 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cass up by 6, 4 points away from the opening set. We're back in your live event after this.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
And out of this Bank North timeouts. 21-15, Northern Cass. They led 17-12. Oak Grove pulled it to 17-15, but since then a 4-0 run for the Jaguars. Jalbert. Set up Lucas. Blocked that time by Olsen. Her second block of the match. 21-16. Oak Grove hanging around here in the opening set. Downs will go to serve for the Grovers in the maroon jerseys, gray and white accents. Near side for Crockett, out of bounds. But a caught a deflection, so Crockett gets her 4th kill. The rest of the team with 3. It's 22-16. Northern Cass 3 points away from a 1-set-10 lead. Up into the air. On the serve by Crockett. And a nice soft touch there that time. On the kill by Kramer. Kramer's second of the match. 22-17. Oak Grove with a nice balance. 4 ladies have 2 kills or more. Northern Cass starting to find that balance or more. But only 3 players have 1 kill or more. As that's going to be an ace for Ella Olsen. Great start to her match. 2 blocks and an ace. 22-18. Oak Grove certainly not out of this yet. As that sailed out of bounds, though, gotta limit those miscues. You give a defending state champion 3 points. Usually it comes back to haunt you. As Oak Grove now their second service error. 2 net violations. That's 4 free points to Northern Cass. Northern Cass 2 free points in that respect. 23-18. 2 points now to the set. Now 1 point. 24-18. We have a half dozen set points for Northern Cass. In the gold jerseys, serving left to right. On your screen. Jump serve that time for Rust. Kramer punches it over. Nicely punched back in the air by Rust and set over by Lucas. Christensen folds it up there for Bolmy. Guided back now by the Jags and Ari Anderson. Rust. Lucas trying to tap it over. Blocked. That time by Christensen. Downs. Christensen. Kramer punches it back over. Up for grabs, and Anderson rallies to get it over. Sent back by Christensen. Here comes Northern Cass. Lucas for the set. Lucas pounds it down, her third kill of the set. 25-18. is the first set score on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And we're back for a Hunter Insurance set recap after this on your live events.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
The 2023 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available in digital format. You can view the 2023 Fall Sports Guide online and on mobile by visiting rnjbroadcasting.com and clicking on the Sports Guide link. View schedules, coaches' bios, and see plenty of photos and tidbits to get ready for the fall sports seasons. The R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now online and available at rnjbroadcasting.com.
And welcome back to the jungle on yourliveevent.com. As after set number one, it's Northern Cats with the 1-0 lead. As it's time for a Hunter Insurance set recap. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. It's our Hunter Insurance set recap. And as far as this set recap is concerned, Northern Cass had the slight edge in that first set. Oak Grove had some great opportunities, but Northern Cass stretched the lead by as much as 4, 5, 6, and then at the end, 7 points. With Hayden Crockett, 4 kills to lead all players in that department. Total stats, Tess Jalbert with a kill. Or Tess Jalbert with an ace, excuse me. Josie Jensen with an ace and 3 blocks, but no kills yet. Winterquist, Addie Winterquist with a kill and a block. Lucas, that's Ellie Lucas, so with 3 kills and a block as well. For Oak Grove, they are led by Peyton Downs with 3 kills and a block. Ella Olson with 2 blocks. And an ace as well. Taylor Christensen with 2 kills and a block. And Autumn Kramer with 2 kills. Ellie Machaya with 1 block. And then Mari Bolmy with 2 kills. That's our Hunter Insurance set recap as we're back into play off a service error. Northern Cass takes the opening point of this second set. Oak Grove with a chance to respond. Jalbert loads it. Jensen out of bounds. Jensen still can't get on the kill board yet, but she's been able to contribute in several other ways so far. By the way, there was Oak Grove's 3rd service error of the match. As it's sent back over here now. Far side, out of bounds. 2-1 in favor of Oak Grove. And back to serve, it is Kramer. Kramer sends it down the middle. Rust loads it up for Jensen. Whacks Jose in the face. It's a net violation before the kill, and that's going to go against Bolmy. Now the 3rd net violation of the match for Oak Grove. 6 free points off service errors and net violations combined for Northern Cass, and only 2 free points, 1 of each for Oak Grove. 2-2 tie As Rust goes back to serve, and that's Bosch. Paige Bosch goes back to serve. She picks up an ace. Bosch back at it again. Popped up and over. Near side. And that's a kill for Crockett. That's her 5th of the match now. Hayden Crockett on a roll for Northern Cass. And just like that, they got a quick 4-2 lead on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Bosch still on the service line. Lofts it up there. And that's going to be a block by Jensen. That is her now 4th block of the match. And Northern Cass 5-2. They're on a 4-0 run right now after winning the first set 25-18. Bosch on the jumper. Down the line. And that's a block by Jensen again. Number 5 now on the match. We're still going though. Bosch sets up near side Winterquist. Dug out there by Jose. Near side, down the line for Downs. Far side, Crockett out of bounds. 5-3 in favor of Northern Cass. Again, Northern Cass, the defending Region 1 and state champions. As that's hit into the net that time by Jose. On another service error, now 4 of them for Oak Grove. 6-3. Jensen back on the service line now. Drills it. And Downs. What a save! Christensen finishes the job. Lucas, a block by Olsen. Lucas again. Dive to the floor. Christensen keeps it up for the Grovers. Downs across. Winterquist fists it back up. Down the line. Crockett with the kill. And Downs with a tough hit into the stands. Crockett's going to pick up her 6th kill of the match. Olsen with a block on the other end. And some amazing takes, especially for Christensen, for Oak Grove. Taylor Christensen's having a whale of a defensive game. Jensen pops it back over to Olsen and the Grovers. There's Machaya, added an L there. 7-4 now is our score. So caught up in the action, let me refresh the score there. Machaya with a kill, her 1st of the match, and that's the 5th. Grover with a kill tonight. Northern Cass still just 3 players with 1 kill or more. Here's Crockett with the most, and she nearly got another one. Pancake by Christensen again. But a 4 contact violation will make it 8-4. I don't think they give out an all-region defensive player in volleyball awards, but if they did, Taylor Christensen's at the top of the list for Region 1. At least as far as this game goes. As Olsen picks up a kill, makes it 8-5. Still in favor of Northern Cass. Olsen having herself a nice game. She's got the trifecta. 3 blocks, 1 ace, 1 kill. As Downs goes on the service line. Far side, Lucas through traffic. Downs picks it up. And down the line there for Kramer. And a 4 contact violation against Northern Cass. 8-6 now. As Oak Grove got to take advantage of Josie Jensen being on the bench. Downs to Jalbert. Winterquist, a block by Olsen again. Spent a lot of time myself up in the Region 4, Region 6 area the last 4 years. There's some tall Olsens from Langdon. Not sure if there's any relation there, but from Oak Grove, Elda Olsen certainly making herself heard. 8-7, tough recovery for Northern Cass, and I think that's a 4-0 run for Oak Grove. We're tied at 8, just like that. A lot more balance from Oak Grove, but they made some mistakes. Now, 4 service errors, 3 net violations, just 1 each by Northern Cass. Tied at 8. Lucas fires down the line. Picks up her 4th kill of the match, and Northern Cass regains the lead 9-8. Again, they won the opening set 25-18. Lead 1 set to none on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Addie Rust goes back to the service line here. The 5'5" senior. For Northern Cass in the gold jerseys, serving left to right. Rust, sidewinder, over to Downs. Near side for Kramer. Oh! Splits the defenders. Kramer with her 3rd kill of the match. 9-9. Gotta feel like Oak Grove really needs this second set to claw back into this one. Olsen at the service line. Nicely delivered. Here's Lucas. Oh, Lucas finds the corner. 5 kills for the senior Ellie Lucas. 10-9, Northern Cass back in front. Lucas goes back to the service line now on a jump serve, drills it right to Downs. Let's get out of here. And Josie Jensen at last has her first kill of the match, 11-9. That's a kaboom right there. Gets the fans all up and running for Northern Cass. Lucas back to the service line. Right to Downs. And that's Bolmy. Jensen feeling it, but out of bounds this time. 11-10. What a fun match. I don't know about you, but I'm having the time of my life here right now. Jump serve. There for Oak Grove, Christensen. Jensen pops it over. Christensen again. On the run. Push back towards the corner. Covered by Downs. Christensen sets it up. Attack dug out by the Jags. Far side pops it up and out of bounds. 11-11 now. 11-11. Time to make a wish for your favorite team as we get a sub. 11 will come in for Northern Cass. It's Brooklyn Hoyland, a 5'7" junior, I believe. And the first time I've called her name this evening. It's Taylor Christensen. Goes to the service line. Rust. And miscommunication that time between Jensen and Hoyland gives Northern Cass a 12-11 lead. As Christensen on the serve once again. Lucas will step up from the back row on the attack. As that's missed time there by Machaya. 13-12 now. Or 12-12, excuse me. 12-12. Tie. As Crockett checks back in for Hoyland. Jalbert back to the service line. Tess Jalbert, the 5'8" sophomore. Multifaceted on the team. Usually they list positions, and sometimes they list 2 positions. In her case, they've listed 3 positions for Jalbert, libero, defensive specialist, and an outside hitter. She can do it all. Jalbert down the middle to the other libero, Jose, for Oak Grove. Sent back over. And here's Jensen out of bounds. Jensen a little off tonight. And no, it's a reversal. Looks like there was a violation of some sort. And so it is 13-12. Northern Cass regains the lead. Jalbert back to the service line, and that's out of bounds. Service error, only the second of the match for Northern Cass. It's now 13-13. Here's Kramer now on the service line. Nice English on that one. Sets up. Jensen fires in the corner. Josie Jensen starting to come alive here. It's not what you want to see if you're Oak Grove. By the way, score update, we're tied at 1 set apiece at Central Cass as they grab the second set 25-17 after Sargent County took the first 26-24. That game also on yourliveevents.com. Back to serve here now is Bosch, Paige Bosch for Northern Cass. Near side, and no net violation that time. Downs is able to get the kill, her fourth. 14-14. As Ella Olsen checks back in for the Grovers. Jose back to the service line there. The sophomore libero sends it over. The only sophomore on the varsity roster, by the way, for Oak Grove. Near side, tapped up and over by Downs. Back to Northern Cass. Crockett steps up for the attack. Dug out by Kramer. High to the ceiling. Machaya, far side. Jalbert with the dig for Northern Cass. Jensen fires. Kick the net. Dug out, and Machaya had her best effort, but couldn't get it across the net. 15-14 Northern Cass. Already up 1-0, 25-18. Looking to go up 2-0. Got a lot of work to do here in this one as Jensen back to the service line. Jensen on a jump serve. Near side Downs. Here's Machaya with the left hand. Blocked by Winterquist. Pushed back, though, by Christensen. Lucas fires. Deflection with a kill. Lucas with a kill. Her sixth of the match. Winterquist with a block. Her second. Now 16-14. Northern Cass up by 2. Don't believe any team has held more than a 3 to 4 point lead in this set. Little miscommunication by Oak Grove. It ends up working in their favor, though, as they are able to get it over. Here's Lucas again. Sets up. Olsen taps it over and tapped back by Winterquist. Winterquist with a soft touch, her second kill. The match makes it 17-14. Northern Cass starting to pull away here. A little bit of a run. As Jalbert in those pink shoes make sure the laces are tied. Far side, Machaya down the line. Dug out there, Jalberts. Crockett through traffic, and Crockett again. 7 kills. Makes it 18-14. I think Hayden, the younger sister of Hallie Crockett, of course, one of the all-time great basketball players, Northern Cass history, and we get a timeout. Timeout called by Hesdallen and Oak Grove. 18-14, Northern Cass leads in the second set. They are up 1-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're back after this on your live event.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
And out of the Bank North timeouts, it's 18-14 Northern Cass holding the lead over Oak Grove. As Josie Jensen back on the service line. Jensen rifles it over to Downs. Pops it back over to Jensen. Push back by Bosch. Bosch with a push kill, her first of the match. 19-14. I had Northern Cass down for 8 kills in the first set. Got them down now for 10. Already in the second set, it's 19-14. Up by 5, largest lead in the set. As back towards the corner, just long for no. Overruled by the chair. Olsen picks up a kill. Hello, Olsen with a nice balanced game. 2 kills, 4 blocks, and an ace. As checking in for the Jags, it's Abby Weibly, senior. First time we've called her name this evening outside the initial roster read. Crockett near side. Catches the deflection and a kill. Hallie Crockett back-to-back sets with 4 kills each, 20-15. Northern Cass now 5 points away from a 2-0 lead here at Northern Cass. Christensen got it over there by Downs. Set up there. Hoyland and Winterquist got in each other's way, and that gives Oak Grove a point, 20-16. As Downs goes back to serve for Oak Grove, trying to hang in this one. Downs drills it down the line to Lucas. And we get going to go against Northern Cass. Yep, double contact, 20-17, back-to-back points now after a nice run from Northern Cass. Downs once again to serve. Downs, the junior. And blocked that time. Going to give that one to Christensen. She's done it all tonight as that's guided back over by Oak Grove. Winterquist tapped over for the kill. Soft touch for Addie Winterquist. Her third kill of the match. Christensen with her second block of the match. 21-17. 4-point lead for the Jags and 4 points away from a 2-0 lead. Back to serve is Addie Rust. Where did Jost? Now Olsen flaps it down towards Jalbert. Hoyland guides it back to the Grovers. Push back. Nicely done there that time by Christensen with a point. Have her down now for 3 kills and a couple of blocks. 21-18. Near side. Sent back over there by Lucas. Lucas back. And a little tussle at the net. It's sent back by the Jags, and a point goes to Oak Grove, 21-19. Jags took the first set, 25-18, and the timeout was called by Angie Johnson. 21-19 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cass leads it 1-0, 25-18, the first set score. We're back after this in your live event.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And out of the Bank North timeouts, 21-19. Northern Cass holding on to the lead over Oak Grove, but Oak Grove on a nice little rally. Here's Ella Olsen on the service line, and just like that, a service error. They have come at the worst times tonight for Oak Grove. 5 errors off the service line to just 1 ace. 3 net violations as well. It's 8 free points to Northern Cass, and they're 3 points away from a 2-0 lead. Lucas back on the service line. Kramer pops it up and over. Kramer with a kill, her 4th of the match. There for Autumn Kramer. Kramer, a senior. As Christensen goes back to the service line. Christensen also a senior. 22-20. As we get another point for Oak Grove on a double contact, making out 22-21. Getting interesting here as back on the floor is Johnson for Northern Cass. Lauren Johnson, the 5'10 sophomore. Mentioned just one sophomore on the Oak Grove varsity roster. There are 3 on the Northern Cass varsity roster. The rest, of course, juniors and seniors. Jensen, in with a kill. And the fans make sure everybody in the gym hears it. Josie Jensen with her 3rd of the match after none in the first set. Picked up 3 here in the second. 23-21 is Jalbert back at the service line. Jalbert sends it to Oak Grove in a little bit of a shell formation. Cross court from Achaya. Jensen, and a point goes to Oak Grove off a double contact. Another one. We've got about 4 or 5 double contacts tonight. And it's now 23-22. Could be going to extras here. On the attack, or on the serve rather, for Kramer, and there's an attack for Josie Jensen, her 4th kill. It's now 24-22. A couple of set points now to go up 2-0. And we get a timeout by Hestalin. Let's keep it here on this Bank North timeout. Didn't realize I left that up on the screen all this time, but I guess it works. At Bank North, they take the community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North, community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. For more, visit banknorth.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. That's their Bank North timeout. 24-22. Northern Cass with a 2-point lead. 25-18 was the first set score. Trying to bounce back from a 3-2 loss to Mayport CG. They lost the fifth set 15-13. Here on this home floor, Oak Grove started out their season with a straight sets victory over Hillsborough Central Valley. Couple of Region 1, Region 2 crossovers on Tuesday nights. Couple of set points on a jump serve here by Bosch. Machaya, cross-court dugout, Jalbert. Jags trying to take the set. Jensen finds no ladies land for her fifth kill of the set. 25-22. And that'll do it for the second set. Again, 25-28, 25-22. Northern Cass leads now 2-0. Oak Grove will need to run the table. Otherwise, Northern Cass will have their first win of the season. 25-22 end of the second set. 25-18, 25-22. Northern Cass up 2-0 now on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And we're back for a Hunter Insurance set recap after this on your live event.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
And welcome back out of the end of the second set. Northern Cass leads to 2-9 as we go to set number 3 in this Hunter Insurance set recap. Again, Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. More information, go online at hunterinsuranceagency.com. 2-9, 25-18, 25-22. Northern Cass with the lead. Hayden Crockett. Hayden Crockett with 4 kills to lead the way, and Josie Jensen with 5. They led the way in that second set for Northern Cass. 3 for Lucas, 2 for Winterquist, 1 for Bosch. An ace in that second set for Bosch. 2 blocks for Jensen and 1 for Winterquist in that second set. As we get started with the third set, give the Oak Grove stats here just a little bit. Jensen fires. It is out of bounds, no deflection. 1-0 Oak Grove. In that second set, For Oak Grove. 2 kills each for Olson and Kramer, 1 each for Christensen, Downs, and Machaya. No aces in that second set, and for blocks, Olson with 2 and Christensen with 1. It is 1-0 Oak Grove, the lead on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Machaya, block by Jensen. She's got her 6th of the match. Jensen again, down the pipe. Dug out there by Kramer. Jensen with another chance. She gets it this time. Josie Jensen, 6 kills. All coming in this since the second set. 6 kills and 6 blocks. Hayden Crockett with 8 kills. And Ellie Lucas with 6 kills and a block as well. Sent back on the serve by Jalbert and a 1-1 tie. Rust loads it up for Jensen. Fires. Kaboom! Josie Jensen, 7 kills and ace. Don't want to forget that as well. An ace and 6 blocks on the match. Jalbert goes back to serve with a 2-1 lead for Northern Cass. They're up 2-0, trying to close it out. As Olson tries to keep Oak Grove in it. Olson with her 3rd kill of the match, 3 kills, 4 blocks, and an ace. She also has the trifecta along with Josie Jensen, meaning at least 1 ace, kill, and block. 2-2 tie. Olson looking for another ace, and she's got it. Olson now with the double trifecta. At least 2 aces, kills, and blocks. Oak Grove takes the lead 3-2. I believe each team has had at least a slight lead in each of the first 3 sets now, as Olson does set it out of bounds. She set a couple of errors to go along with her couple of aces. She's the only Grover with an ace as well. 3-3 tie. Just about an hour into this match, a little bit over an hour, or a little bit under an hour, actually. I believe we started at around 7:26. It's now 8:22, now 8:23. So we're getting close to that hour mark. Bosch on the serve. Christensen, Downs, cross court, dug out there by Lucas, tap back over by Jensen, on a dig out by Christensen. Downs again for Oak Grove. Recover there. Here comes Crockett for Northern Cass. Cross court attack, and we get a net violation coming against Crockett. Just the 2nd net violation of the match for Northern Cass. 4-3 in favor of Oak Grove. Machaya will go on the service line now. There's Crockett, far side on a block by Bolmy. And a nice push kill by Christensen. Christensen with her 4th kill of the match. Bolmy with her 1st block of the match. Go along with a pair of kills. It's 5-3. Oak Grove is not led by more than 3 points at any point in a set. They had a 6-3 lead at one point early in the set. As Winterquist pops it back over. Jensen dug out Kramer. Downs. Now Christensen. Jalbert sends it back to Oak Grove. Joust to the net. It's a block. But sent back by Oak Grove. Now Jensen. Out of bounds. I believe Crockett was on the block that time. It's 6-3 Oak Grove. Crockett now with their 1st block of the match. 8 to go on with their 8 kills. Team leading 8 kills. 6-3 Oak Grove. Looking maybe for their largest lead in any set. Machai on the serve. Winterquist pops it over. Bolmy. And another net violation now against Northern Cass. They had 1 in the first 2 sets combined. Now they got 2 in this set. Not too far apart, as it's now 7-3, Oak Grove's largest lead in any set. Northern Cass still with a 2-0 lead. They trail, though, in this 3rd set, 7-3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're back after this on your live event.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
And out of the Bank North timeout, 7-3. The lead belongs to Oak Grove, their largest lead in any set in the match. Winterquist fires. Kaboom! 4 kills now for the junior Addie Winterquist. Winterquist, Lucas, and Crockett and Jensen each with 4+ kills. It's now 7-4. Oak Grove still with a 3-point lead as Jensen on the serve. Downs. Back to Jensen. And Northern Cass, a little miscommunication and some unusual, untimely errors for Northern Cass. Net violations, miscommunication out there. They've had a couple of times where a couple of players have run into each other in Northern Cass, more so than Oak Grove. That's happened once or twice on their side, too. Downs just lobs it over on the serve and almost gets an ace out of it. Another miscommunication for Northern Cass, but Lucas picks up a kill. Lucas with 7 and a block. Makes it 8-5. Ellie Lucas, a senior, one of about a half dozen seniors on the squad. Hayden Crockett on the serve now for Northern Cass. And Crockett with a stiff arm to get it up. Bolmy blocked by Winterquist. Her 3rd of the match. 8-6. Northern Cass pulling back into this set. Crockett drills it for an ace. Crockett with 8 kills, an ace and a block. She now has the trifecta. 8-7 on a 3-0 run for the Jaguars out of that Bank North timeout. Crockett drills another one. Machaya from the back row pushes it down the line to Lucas. Set it up, Lucas, far side, blocked by Christensen. Boy, she's doing it all tonight. 4 kills, 3 blocks, and a load of digs. 9-7, Oak Grove holding on to the lead right now. Just past the hour mark of this match. Jose on the service line there, the libero for Oak Grove. And again, the only sophomore on this varsity roster for the Grovers. That's hit into the net that time. Or no, excuse me, it's a block. 10-7. Or actually, it might have been Oak Grove just hitting it down to their own end. Either way, 10-7. Johnson had a quiet second and third set. Setup, Lucas of the setup from Weibly. Olsen hammers it. Winterquist digs it out. Oh, nice dig. Oh, it gets over. Christensen and Olsen help out Downs. Get it back to Northern Cass. Bosch. That's Christensen. Olsen with a kill. High flying action here in the jungle. 11-7. Oak Grove back up in front by 4. Trying to send this one to a 4th set. They got a lot of work to do, though. Jose on the jump serve. Nice sidewinder on that. Bosch loads the cannons for Winterquist. Out of bounds. No deflection. 12-7. Largest lead in any set for Oak Grove. Trying to battle their way back here after Northern Cass took the first 2 sets, 25-18 and 22 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Jose on another jump serve, and that no. Line judge said it was long. The chair overruled. And Oak Grove with another point. Jose with an ace. 3rd ace of the match for Oak Grove, 13-7. Jose again to Weibly. Popped over by Lucas. Christensen sets it up for Kramer. Kramer through traffic. By the way, this is all when Jensen is on the bench with the rotation. Lucas, far side, down the line. It's a net violation. Or double contact. Double contact going to be the official call. 13-8. Northern Cass trying to pull back into the set as Addie Russ comes in to serve. Score update, Kindred gets a straight sets victory over Enderlin. 3-0 Kindred over Enderlin. Kramer pops it over there. Far side, Lucas finds no ladies land. Ellie Lucas now with 8 kills to match Hayden Crockett for the most. Jensen with 7. Though Jensen has 6 blocks and an ace as well. Rust on the service line, 13-9. 2-0 run for the Jags. Olsen down the line, dug out by Weibly. Lucas far side, blocked by Olsen. 5 blocks, 4 kills, and 2 aces for Ella Olsen. Senior trying to keep Oak Grove in this one. Big Region 1 match. Has not more miscommunication between Rust and Weibly this time. 15-9 and a timeout by Johnson. Oak Grove is a half-dozen-point lead in this set. Despite trailing 2-0, they've got the momentum in this third set. We'll see if they can keep it. Northern Cass still leads 2-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're back after this on your live event.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
Out of this Bank North timeouts. Bank North. At Bank North, they take the community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's value-based banking. Learn more, visit banknorth.com, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. As Oak Grove gets another point, 16-9. And they still trail 2-0, but their largest lead at any point in this match. Christensen on the serve and an ace. They add to it. Christensen now with a trifecta. 4 kills, 1 ace, and 3 blocks. Oak Grove comes back to win this one. It's going to be an interesting decision for our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Stay tuned for that on the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. 17-9. As that's pushed back over. Nicely done there by Addie Rust, her first kill of the match. Big point, 17-10. Believe that 8-point lead, by the way, by Oak Grove. The largest lead by either team in any set. Of course, 25-18, 7-point advantage for Northern Cass. Believe they had another 7-point advantage in the second set. Oak Grove with a 7-point advantage this time is Machaya. Guides it back over. Here's Jensen to the corner. Caught a deflection as well. Either way, she would have got it. 8 kills, half a dozen blocks, and an ace for, as the student section likes to emphasize it, Josie Jensen. Lucas back to the service line for Northern Cass, trying to go on a run. Christensen loads the cannons. Olsen finds no ladies land. Ella Olsen now. 5 kills, 5 blocks, 2 aces. 18-11. Oak Grove feeling it here in this third set. As Kramer goes to the service line. Autumn Kramer, cross-court serve. Jensen covers. Jensen backpedals out of bounds. 19-11. This one's getting away from Northern Cass. Oak Grove and Northern Cass headed towards a 4th set unless Northern Cass can go on a rally here. Let's try and close it out in 3. Kramer towards the back line. Far side for Jensen, blocked by Olsen again. Guided back over by Johnson for Northern Cass. Here's Oak Grove. Machaya cross-court down. There for Ellie Machaya. Olsen, by the way, with her 6th block in the match. She's got 2 blocks in each of the first 3 sets. And oh no, an injury there, and that does not look grand. That's Machaya after the kill. She's down. And we're going to take a break here and be back after this on your live event.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
And out of the injury timeout here, 20-11, promising as Machaya was able to, with assistance, walk on her own power, so that's a good sign. And checking in for the first time in her place is Elena Foster-Devold, a freshman. So 20-11 now. Lead is 9 for Oak Grove, and it's 10 now. Christensen again with another push, finds the open space. 5 kills, 3 blocks, 1 ace. 21-11. 10-point lead, and now Northern Cass is going to their bench to grab Macy Murch, a sophomore. So matching JV player for JV player, looks like. They're working on Machaya's, looks like, left ankle. As there's Jensen. Oh, get out of here! Josie Jensen with her 9th kill of the match. 21-12, Northern Cass still very much alive here. That'd be a big loss for Oak Grove if Machaya is out the rest of the match. Near side Downs. Block by Jensen. Jensen really starting to come alive here now. 21-13. Again, it was a 10-point lead for Oak Grove. As Jalbert's nowhere near than at that time. The 3rd service error of the match for Northern Cass makes it 22-13 Oak Grove. Screaming towards the 4th set. Olsen slams it to Jensen. Jensen with a chance there. Out of bounds. No deflection. 23-13. Lead back up to 10. Olsen lofts it up. Jensen passed on it, and we get a double contact. 24-13. 11 set points here for Oak Grove. Really a set of just miscommunication, miscues, bad timing for Northern Cass. Because of it, Oak Grove will see a 4th. Oh, not yet. Oh, what a rally for Northern Cass. That'll get the fans up. Push back. Rust. Lucas. Helter-skelter for Northern Cass. Goes back to Oak Grove. Downs for the set. Jalbert keeps it up. Rust. Oh, Crockett. How is Northern Cass still alive? And that'll end it. 25-13. Oak Grove takes the 3rd set off a finish from Bomey. And we've got a match. 2-1 now. Northern Cass still leads on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll be back after this on your live event.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Welcome back. Out of the Bank North timeouts. It's time for a Hunter Insurance set recap. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. What a third set we had. Lots of action. Oak Grove pulling away, leading by, well, as much as 12, which is what the final set margin was. 25-13, however, looks like they've lost Machaya. Their senior setter, outside hitter, Ellie Machaya, for the game with an apparent ankle injury. They've gone to their bench. They've gone to their JV. Elena Foster-Devilled comes off, not listed on the varsity roster, listed on the JV squad. Freshman outside hitter. She is on to start in this set. In that third set for Oak Grove, they just took advantage of a lot of miscues by Northern Cass. Stat-wise, Ella Olsen with a pair of kills, a pair of blocks, and an ace in that set led the way. Jost with an ace. Christensen was pretty good as well. Taylor Christensen with 2 kills, 1 ace, and a block. Kill as well from Machaya and Bolmy. A block for Bolmy as well. For Northern Cass, they were led by Josie Jensen in that third set with 4 kills and 2 blocks. Also in that third set, Addie Russ with a kill, Winterquist with a kill, Lucas with 2 kills, an ace for Crockett, and a block for Crockett, block for Winterquist as well. Again, that's your Hunter Insurance set recap here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. James Martin's here with you. 25-18, 25-22, first 2 sets, and then 13-25, so 25-13 in favor of Oak Grove. So Oak Grove will need to do it 2 more times, win the set to win the match. Northern Cass just needs 1 more. Josie Jensen have a grand old time out there, giving some dance moves out there on the floor. She's having a grand old time on the court, too. Rattling off 9 kills, 7 blocks, and an ace. Hayden Crockett, though, having a really nice game with 8 kills total, an ace, and a block. And Ellie Lucas, another nice game with 8 kills and a block as well. So we'll see what happens here in this fourth set. Taylor Christensen goes to the service line on the jump serve. We are ready to go for set number 4. And Oak Grove continues their momentum with an ace. Christensen doing it all tonight. 5 kills, 3 blocks, 2 aces. 1-0 Oak Grove. As they trail 2-1, but if they win this one, we're going to 5. Jensen down the line. Jost with the dig. Jensen, how do you do that? And joust to the net. A block by Devilled. By Foster-Devilled. Still alive here in this one. Down the line. Dug out there by Downs. And it's going to be a block by Jensen. Foster-Devilled. Far side. Dugout now Rust. Here's Murch. And a block by Bolmy. Her second of the match. And again, Foster-Devilled with a block as well. 2-0 Oak Grove. Jensen pops it over, and there's a kill for Josie Jensen. Soft touch. Her 10th kill of the match. Jensen also got a block there in the on one of the previous plays. Downs for Oak Grove, 2-1 in favor of Oak Grove. Jensen again, another block by Bolmy. Second of the set already. 3-1 Oak Grove. Continuing that momentum from a dominant third set. On the jumper, Kramer. Pushed over by Rust. Christensen sets up Bolmy. Down the middle. Far side, Crockett. Off of Foster-Devilled. Foster-Devilled, far side. And joust to the net, blocked by Jensen. Crockett out of bounds. But a Deflection, actually. Or net violation, excuse me. Net violation against, looks like Bomey. That's now the 4th net violation for Oak Grove. It's now 3-2. And on the jump serve now is Bosch for Northern Cass. Bomey rifles it down. Dug out there by Bosch. Here's Crockett, far side. Jose to the floor to get it. Downs on the near side for Oak Grove. Hook shot is down for Josie Jensen. 11 kills now for Jensen. And the serve, tied at 3, by the way, as well. And a point goes to the Jags, now 4-3. They've taken the lead. And Bosch back to serve. Bomey down the line. Jalbert covers to the ceiling. Loads it up for Jensen. Fires down the middle. Dugout Jose. Downs. Oh, nice recovery there for Northern Cass. They send it back over through Crockett. Christensen. Downs for Oak Grove. Out of bounds. 5-3. Northern Cass up by 2 here right now. Up 2 sets to 1. 25-18, 25-22, 13-25. About an hour and 20 minutes into this one. Bosch on the jump serve for Northern Cass. And it's going to be a net violation coming against the Jags. That's their 4th net violation. They only had 1 through the first set. Since then, really, I think the first 2 sets, actually, they're very limited. And since then, they've been given some free points to Oak Grove, and that's what's allowed them to come back into this match. Jose, the libero, the sophomore for Oak Grove, on the jump serve. Here's Jensen, hammers it down. Josie Jensen. 5 kills in the second, 4 in the third, and 3 in the 4th set. That's her kill number so far. As there's Jensen on the serve. Fisted up there by Christensen and sent over by Downs. Popped up and another miscommunication for Northern Cass. Now it's 6-5. Northern Cass with a 1-point lead. Jensen goes to the bench. Oak Grove did a lot of their damage in previous sets when Jensen was on the bench. They got to do it here as we get another McKenna McCloney. It's her first serve, I believe, of the match. It's an ace for McCloney. Good time to get an ace. 6-6. What a good match here. Region 1, maybe a Region 1 semifinal preview. Who knows? Maybe even a Region 1 championship preview. Region 1's loaded, though, as usually they are. It's a lot of good competition in Region 1. It's a net violation coming this time against Olsen from Oak Grove. It's 7-6 Northern Cass. Now up to 5 net violations against Oak Grove. Crockett with the serve. Hayden Crockett on a jump serve. And that's an ace for Hayden Crockett. Second ace of the match for Crockett to go along with 8 kills and a block. 8-6 now. Northern Cass. Crockett again. Olsen. Dug out there by Bosch. Popped over by Murch. Sent back by Christensen. Bosch on the dig. Lucas Fissett blocked, though, by Christensen, and then a net violation as well against Lucas. Give Christensen her 4th block of the match. She has a block in each of the first 4 sets. 5 kills, 4 blocks, 2 aces. It's now 8-7 Oak Grove. Down by 1 here in this 4th set on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Down 2 sets to 1. Set it up for Winterquist on the near side. Hammered by Kramer. Kramer for the kill. That's her first since the second set. She's got 5 of those. 8-8 tie. As it's Downs now, trying to line it up on the serve. Guided over by Murch. Set up there. Olsen. Push back. There by Christensen. Now Winterquist for Northern Cass. Here comes Oak Grove. Christensen. Kramer with an attack and a net violation. That'll come against Murch. That's now a fifth net violation against Northern Cass. It's 9-8 Oak Grove. Up by one here now. As Downs is back on the service line. Downs drills it down the middle. Far side, it's on the line for Lucas, Ellie Lucas. With her ninth kill of the match, a second only to Josie Jensen's 12. 9-9. Jump serve here for Rust. Kramer popped up by Lucas. Pushed back by Weibly. Pushed back Christensen. Weibly slings it back up. Christensen. Near side Kramer. Jalbert with a dig. Murch into the net that time. 10-9 Oak Grove. Right now with the slight edge. As Bolmy checks back in. Achaya, by the way, headed off to the locker room. He's not on the bench right now, getting evaluated for that ankle injury she sustained in the third set. Near side for Kramer. Now Weibly, far side. And that's out of bounds by Bolmy. 10-10 tie. As Josie Jensen comes back on the floor. 2-1. Northern Cass with the lead, looking for their first win of the year. Oak Grove trying to stay undefeated. As a service error for Lucas. Fourth service error of the game for Northern Cass. As Foster Devil comes back in for Oak Grove. As McCloney takes a seat on the bench for Oak Grove. We get a double contact against Northern Cass. It's now 12-10. Oak Grove with the lead. As Christensen goes back to serve. Christensen on a jump serve. Jensen with a dig. Murch pops it back over. Christensen. Kramer. Oh, nice dig. Good rally. Not quite enough, though, for Northern Cass. 12-11. Northern Cass back within one. As the freshman Murch contributes for that point. Jalbert. Christensen for Oak Grove. Kramer pops it back over. Jensen pops it up to the ceiling. Push back by Northern Cass. Bolmy dug out by Rust. Far side. Sent over by Crockett. Christensen loads the cannons for Bolmy. And Bolmy with a kill. That's Mari Bolmy's fourth of the match. 13-11 Oak Grove. The slight edge here. Northern Cass fans gotta maybe dig back to the annals of history to see the last time that Northern Cass Volleyball opened up their season with back-to-back 5-set games, 5-set matches. Could happen tonight. Foster Devil down the line. Northern Cass hoping to rally back and win this one in 4. Lucas fires down the line. Out of bounds. 14-11. Three-point edge for Oak Grove. They dominated that third set, taking advantage of several miscues by Northern Cass. Jensen pops it over for the Jags. Back over from Oak Grove. Down the line. And catch the deflection that time. That's going to be a kill for Ari Anderson. That's her first of the match. 14-12. As Bosch will come in to serve. Lots of rotation adjustments in the third and fourth set. As near side, there for Downs for Oak Grove. Sets up Crockett, far side, deflection, fisted up by Christensen again. Oh, she's going to be sore tomorrow. Jensen, Christensen with a dig. Back up and out of bounds by Bolmy. 14-13. Some great volleyball here at Northern Cass tonight. Jump serve. Out of bounds. 15-13 on the service error by Northern Cass. Their fifth of the match. 5 service errors, 5 net violations. 5 net violations, 6 service errors for Oak Grove. Here's an ace for Jose, her second of the match. 16-13, Oak Grove single digits away from forcing a fifth and deciding set. 90 minutes into this one. We're going to go past 9 o'clock tonight. Jose on the jump serve to Jensen. Bosch. Jensen fires. Kaboom! Josie Jensen. With now 13 kills. 16-14. As Jensen back on the service line. Jensen fires to the back row. It's an ace for Josie Jensen. 16-15. The senior is part of that magical run to the state tournament last year. Jensen does it again. Now 3 aces. A triple trifecta. 3 of at least kills, aces, and blocks. 16-16. Popped Olsen, top of the net for Oak Grove. Jensen fires from the back row. Jensen now taking over for Northern Cass. Guided back over by Kramer. Bosch, Winterquist. Dug out there by Kramer. Sent back by Downs. Bosch loads the cannons. Lucas far side, cross-court attack to the ceiling. Off a backboard and not able to be returned. Lucas now with 2 kills in each of the first 4 sets. She's got 10. And Northern Cass, just like that, has taken the lead. 17-16. Jensen. And Olsen hammers it down for her 5th kill of the match. We're tied at 17. By the way, score update. Sargent County wins over Central Cass in Castleton, taking the 4th set 25-14. Again, they win it 26-24, 17-25, 25-23, 25-14. The Bulldogs for the win over the Squirrels. We're still going here on YourLiveEvent.com. Lucas, far side. Jose takes it out. And it's a kill for Downs. 18-17, Oak Grove back in front. As now it's McCloney on the service line, just long. Another service error for Oak Grove. That's their 7th of the match, 18-18. What a great match here. From inside the Northern Cass Triangle, inside the jungle gym here in Northern Cass. Near side, Downs. Far side for Lucas Christensen. Bosch picks it up on a net violation first. Now 6 net violations for Northern Cass. 19-18, Oak Grove. Back in front by 1 as Jalbert checks back in for Crockett. And again, Jensen's on the bench with this rotation. So Downs and Oak Grove looking to take advantage, leading 19-18 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Far side, Lucas with a kill. Lucas now, 3 out of the 4 sets. She's had at least 3 kills. She's got 11. Hold on with the block. 19-19. It's now Addie Rust to the service line. Hammered down by Olsen, dug out by Jalbert, and sent back over there by Lucas. Olsen into the net that time. 20-19. Northern Cass has the edge. By the way, both coaches with their timeouts. The way this set's going, they might need to save them until deep in the set. Rust on the service line. Jost with the dig. Kramer, cross-court attack, dug out Jalbert. Far side, Lucas fires! And a net violation before the kill. That's going to go against Christensen, one of her few miscues tonight. 6 net violations for Oak Grove. 21-19, Northern Cass trying to hold off the Grovers in a timeout by Hestalin. And we'll keep it here. I'm going to look at the official scoreboard here just to match up their stats with mine. And again, they've got Lucas for 10 kills. I have her down for 11, so I will take one away and I will give her 10. Crockett, they have her down for only 6 kills and 2 aces. I do have 2 aces. I've got 8 kills. We'll go with their official stats there. 6 kills. On the other side, for Oak Grove, lots of balance there. They got Olsen for only 3 kills and 1 ace. They're down for 5 kills. But we'll go with the official scoreboard there. 3 kills and 1 ace. Christensen with 7 kills and 2 aces. As we get back into action here. And Kramer with a kill. They're going to give her 4th, I think. 21-20. Olsen sends it over. And a block by Kramer. And another timeout. We're still going to keep it here. You know what? I might just go with mine for now and check it at the end. I still have, we'll go with the original stats here. Still, Josie Jensen with the lead in kills. Statistically, I've got her down for 13 kills, 7 blocks, and 3 aces. It's 21-21 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Each coach is now taking a timeout. Far side, Northern Cass guides it over. Christensen, Kramer fires, kill! Kramer hammered down now for 7 kills. I know they missed at least 1 on the board, so I'm going to stick with my stats here. 22-21. Oak Grove with a 1-point lead. Rust pops it back over. Near side, Kramer. Far side for Lucas. Near side, Kramer. Cross court. Up and at him. Oh, boy. Hits across the net. Lucas. Far side. Dug out there by Downs. Now Kramer down the line for the kill. Kramer coming alive for Oak Grove. Autumn Kramer with 8 kills. 23-21. Oak Grove holding on to a 2-point lead, trying to send it to a 5th set. We will take a break this time. We'll be back after this on your live event.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. how well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Out of this Bank North. Timeouts. 23-21. Oak Grove with a 2-point lead. Here, but they're down 2-1. They dropped the first two, 18-25, 22-25, won the third, 25-13. Here's Lucas for Northern Cass, finds no ladies land. Again, Lucas Ever down for now unofficially 12 kills. Scoreboard might have her down as 11. Lucas, 23-22 now on the jump serve. Bolmy. Lucas with a dig. Jensen back out on the floor. Jensen fires. Kill for Josie Jensen. Have her down for 14. They have her down for 16. As it's now 23-23. And another timeout. Let's stay here. 23-23. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Again, Northern Cass took the first two sets. 25-18, 25-22. Oak Grove took the third set. 25-13. And we're tied at 23 here on your live event, yourliveevent.com. So it's anybody's set here right now. Lucas, on the service line. Lucas pops it back up and sends it back down to Murch. Murch with a kill. Match point for Northern Cass. (24-23). Murch with a big kill there. And we've got match point. Lucas. Downs. Christensen. Kramer. Cross-court attack. Murch digs it out. Northern Cass trying to end it with Lucas. Out of bounds. No deflection. We're tied at 24. Let's go to extras here on your live event. yourliveevent.com on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 24-24. Set overtime, if you will. Christensen on the serve. Murch pops it over. Now Bolmy through traffic. Kept alive by Lucas. Murch far side. Out of bounds. Oak Grove with a set point to set it to 5. 25-24. What a match we've had so far. And we might go to 5 here. On the jump serve. Out of bounds. 25-25 on a service error. Oak Grove's 8th of the match. And Tess Jalbert back at the service line. Jalbert with some spin. Christensen pops it up. Foster deviled out of bounds. Second match point for Northern Cass. And it'll be Jalbert to serve. Try and give Northern Cass their first win of the season. This has all the feels of a playoff game. It's only the second game of the season for both these teams. Christensen loads it up. Foster Devil, the freshman, pops it towards no ladies land, covered by Rust. Crockett, far side, taps it up, and a lift will end it. I'll say net violation officially. 27-25. Northern Cass survives at home on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 25-18, 25-22, 13-25, 27-25. The final, Northern Cass takes it 3-1 over Oak Grove. What a match for both these teams. An excellent performance And again, we'll take a break while the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame on the way. We'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our RDK Precision Play of the game as well. That's coming up next on your live event.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
Every bank wants you to open an account. Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
And welcome back to the jungle here. The Jungle Gym, if you want to call it, a Northern Cass has the Jags come away with a win over Elk Grove, 3-1. The final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 25-18, 25-22, 13-25, 27-25 in favor of Northern Cass. It's time for our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up for the Tommy Club through the app today, and new members get their first 30 days. That's right, 30 days free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here on Your Live Event and yourliveevent.com. Well, let's take you through the stats and storyline here of the contest. There's some discrepancy between the home scores and my unofficial scores. I'll give you my unofficial scores here first. I think they missed some kills here at blocks and digs out there, but we'll get you what I have here right now, the unofficial tallies for kills and such. Josie Jensen led the way for Northern Cass. 14 kills, maybe 16 was what the home score board had anyway. 14 kills, 7 blocks, and 3 aces on the match. Crockett with 8 kills, 2 aces and a block. That's Hayden Crockett. And Ellie Lucas with 12 kills and a block as well for Northern Cass. Other Northern Cass stats through the match. Tess Jalbert with an ace. Addie Rust with a kill. Ari Anderson with a kill. Paige Bosch with an ace. Addie Winterquist, 4 kills, 3 blocks. And also off the JV side, that's how crazy it got. Macy Murch with a kill or 2 as well. 6 service errors and 6 net violations, 5 service errors for Northern Cass. They had their biggest lead in any set was when they won it by 7, that 25-18 first set. For Oak Grove, a lot of balance here. They were led a great rally from Kramer, from Adam Kramer, their senior, with 8 kills, as well as a block. Also, Ella Olsen had a monster game, 6 kills, 6 blocks, and at least 1 ace. Some other stats here. Aspen Jost with a couple of aces for Oak Grove. Taylor Christensen, boy, she had a phenomenal game with 5 kills and 4 blocks as well. Let's see here. Peyton Downs with 5 kills and a block. And again, we mentioned Kramer with 8 kills and a block. A phenomenal game for her. Tough end of the night for Ellie Machaya. She came out of the game with an injury. She had a couple of kills, sustained an ankle injury. Mari Bolmy with 4 kills and 3 blocks. And as well, they had to bring in a JV player to take the place of Machaya, and that was Elena Foster-Devil. She had a kill as well for Oak Grove. They had unofficially 6 net violations and 8 service errors. Oak Grove's largest lead was that 12-point win, 25-13 in that third set. But what a match. Again, the final score on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 25-18, 25-22, 13-25, 27-25 in favor of Northern Cass. We're going to step away here for a little bit. We got some post-game interviews. Josie Jensen given away as our Enbridge player of the game. And as well, we'll have the head coach, Angie Johnson, joining us as well for Northern Cass. We'll come back and we'll have those post-game interviews on the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show after this on your live event.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
And welcome back on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. I'm going to join our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Let's tell you about the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here first. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy to Life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And we're going to see if this works. I think this will. Oh, look at that. The logo's blocking my face, but that's okay. Josie's more important than me. So at any rate, Josie Jensen, congratulations, you're Enbridge Player of the Game. You finished up with, I have you down for 14 kills. I think they may have given you a couple extra at 16. 3 aces, 7 blocks, a monster game for you. But you kind of started out a little bit light. First set was kind of tough for you. Walk us through what that was like for you.
I mean, I just had to kind of take a deep breath, relax, and settle in. I mean, it's only our second game on the home court, and Oak Grove's a great team. So, I mean, nerves were a little bit of a factor, but you just got to go back to what we work on every day in practice and focus in.
Josie, you've had a long week already. You and your teammates been a long week. A tough 5-set loss to Mayport CG. How gratifying was it to erase that game and have this one instead?
I mean, nothing's erased. It was kind of our fuel for this game, and we walked into practice Wednesday and we're like, hey, not letting that happen again. It sucked. We don't like losing, but I mean, it was great to come out on top after this game. We've worked really hard so far this season. We're ready to keep going.
Josie, you were part of that amazing run last year to the state title. What's it going to take to get back there again?
I mean, it's just going to take a lot of team chemistry. We got to work together, stick together through the whole season, and just like I said, focus in, keep working every day in practice and getting better because everybody else is getting better too.
That's Josie Jensen joining us on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game report. Again, she is the Enbridge Life Takes Energy player of the game. Josie, thanks so much. Enjoy the T-shirt and enjoy the rest of the season.
All right, thank you so much.
And we're going to, I'm going to take that logo, that Enbridge logo off. So maybe you can see my face this time. Going back to the camera here, let's talk with Angie Johnson, the head coach, winning head coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars. And Angie, a tough performance on Tuesday here on this home floor. As we were talking with Josie, a much better performance here tonight, at least as far as the wins and losses are concerned. Your thoughts on the win tonight?
Yeah, I think we played a lot better tonight than we done on Tuesday, which was our goal. I mean, our goal is to just get better every single day. So that's obviously what we did tonight. And it was a little bit of a battle at the end, but we came through.
Let's go through the match here a little bit. You guys came out with some nice energy, winning that first set 25-18, taking the second set 25-22. But then the third set, Oak Grove just kind of caught you at some miscues, some mistakes. Kind of walk us through what your message was to the girls between the sets.
Yeah, we just need to stay focused and anticipate what they were doing on the other side of the court. You know, we got caught on our heels a lot and not really watching what the hitters or what their setter was doing. So once we could kind of figure that out and work together as a team, then it got a lot better.
Big win tonight in front of this home crowd. The student section was amazing tonight. Your thoughts on the energy here this week?
The student section is so goofy. They make me laugh every single year with what they do. But yeah, the energy is awesome in here. I mean, we put a freshman in and the whole gym just erupted when she got a kill and did something. So it's just a lot of support and I appreciate it a lot.
Angie, kind of take us ahead to the next phase, the next part of the schedule. What's up next for the Jags?
So we play Wyndmere Lidgerwood next Thursday. So we have kind of 3-4 practices to get ready for that, and just we're gonna work on a lot of basic skill, a lot of super technique-y things. So hopefully we can get better every single day and take that game on next Thursday.
Head coach Angie Johnson joining us on the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Again, a 3-1 win in favor of the Jaguars. They're 1-1 now. We'll see what they do the rest of the season. Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back to wrap up our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show with the RDK precision play of the game. Some final thoughts. That's next on your live event.
The 2023 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available in digital format. You can view the 2023 Fall Sports Guide online and on mobile by visiting rnjbroadcasting.com and clicking on the Sports Guide link. View schedules, coaches' bios, and see plenty of photos and tidbits to get ready for the fall sports seasons. The R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now online and available at rnjbroadcasting.com.
And back here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. It's time to take a look at our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. And, it's hard to count just one play, but I'm going to go to the deep part of the bench. I know we gave Josie Jensen the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game award, but I was really impressed with the move off the bench for Angie Johnson to bring in Macy Murch, the JV player. She really had a nice kill late in the fourth set to really make a difference and to put Northern Cass back in the momentum side of things. So that's my RDK Precision play of the game. And of course, got to tell you about RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Again, we're wrapping up our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up for the Tommy Club through the app today, and new members get their first 30 days free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. So that'll do it here. Again, the final score on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 25-18, 25-22, 13-25, 27-25 in favor of Northern Cass over Oak Grove. Northern Cass goes to 1-1. Oak Grove is at 1-1 as well. Don't forget, we've got plenty of broadcasts tomorrow. Football Friday night. Chase Miller and I will be on the call for Shanley, the top team in 3A, top team really in the state of North Dakota, as they take on West Fargo in West Fargo. It'll be Troy Mattern against Jay Gibson. Lots of premier athletes on the field for that one. We'll have a pregame show at 6:30, and Chase Miller's going to be on the sideline, so there's going to be some great information. That's coming up tomorrow. You can catch some more recaps on our website, yourliveevent.com. I'll be posting up a brief recap before the end of the night tonight, and as well on our R&J Broadcasting Network of radio shows tomorrow. So with that in mind, that closes out the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Congratulations to Northern Cass, the victor, and great effort from Oak Grove tonight as well. From all of us here at Your Live Event, for our camera crew tonight, as well as all of our staff that puts it all together, executive producer Mark Forseth, marketing director Jim Berkmeyer, and our magic video man Jack Albee, and for all of our fantastic voices from Chase Miller all the way down to yours truly. This has been a presentation of Your Live Event on yourliveevent.com. Again, Northern Cass over Oak Grove, 3-1. Have a great rest of your evening.